Hi.
Welcome back to Kids and Bits Gaming. I'm Rachel.
I'm Michaela.
And we're back.
We're back with James.
James.
In a very flooded bar.
In a flooded bar. In Silent Hill 2.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, no map. No map? I forgot the buttons again. There we go. I forgot the buttons again.
We just did this the other day.
I know. You think like, I should remember the controls by now. I do not.
No, absolutely not. I expect nothing less.
Not.
What's our objective? Is it leave?
Who knows at this point? Can't go that way.
Can't go that way. Can't go.
Oh, I guess go in the hole in the
well,
wall.
there's a hole in the wall. Dear
It's
Liza.
just so gross.
It's. Oh wait, turn around. Was he looking at something?
Oh yeah, he was.
I saw his head turn ever so slightly, and then it didn't come forward, and I was like, "What are you looking at, dude?"
Good catch, Rachel.
That was a really good catch. I'm proud of you. Look at me.
I'm too busy focusing on the water, like ew.
Starting off the
ew.
episode strong. That's as far as that's going, though.
Okay.
Just so everyone's aware.
Ugh,
It's gross.
Ugh.
Could you imagine the smell in there?
Right?
I'm
Oh.
just picturing it.
That is a homeowner's nightmare. Is to just
A flooded basement.
yeah.
Oh God. Yeah, it is. It's a fucking horrible idea.
I saw a video on
Especially
social media
concrete.
recently where he's like, "Oh, is that concrete?" But there's because the water was so stagnant and so murky that it looked like concrete on top. And only until like he threw a can did the water stir. Like, "Oh no, that's just water. Not concrete. It's just water." That was really gross and murky and stagnant and green and fire. Fire? Oh.
yeah.
Okay, it's
It's
what are
this scene.
Is that her dad?
Yeah, I would guess.
Can we?
Mama,
I did not notice that before, so
I
I'm
was
glad you've
looking
pointed
for
that out
you.
to me. That was
Well,
that's
not-
horrific
you're the
looking.
only
Do I
one
need
left.
do I need to blur that?
And I can never
We've had to blur
No
a couple
one-
cocks in the past.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't think anybody else has that I've watched.
okay.
So, because I don't think anybody else has noticed that. I don't know.
Okay.
My mama.
No.
You can always see if something happens as well.
Yeah.
And then you could just
It's
fix that part. I don't know.
you.
Well.
Oh. Oh yeah, this is sad. This is so sad. Angela's story is so sad.
Yeah.
Sorry, Angela. I think you were right.
Yeah.
What we're looking for, it's not here.
Can we help her? We can help her,
Not
right?
anymore.
Oh, don't give me that look.
I'm not saying anything.
You for helping me earlier.
I am not giving you your knife. I am not giving you your knife.
You hadn't.
She doesn't need it.
Even Mama said it.
Ugh.
I deserve what happened.
No.
Angela, that is not true.
Don't pity me.
Oh no. What?
I'm not worth it.
She already
Poor
hurt
Angela.
herself.
Hmm?
She already hurt herself.
Or maybe you think
Okay.
you can save me.
No.
I'll be honest, if it were me in this situation, I wouldn't have let you talk. I would have smacked you and then I would have dragged your ass up the steps.
We don't want to go up the steps.
Care
Oh, we
for
don't want to
me.
go up the
We
steps?
don't want to go up the steps.
Oh, we don't go. Then back into the
Yeah,
water.
do you see? Do you see above the steps? We don't
Yeah.
want to go up the steps.
That's what I thought.
He's got his own trauma. Like, y'all need some.
By the way, now that you've pointed that out, I cannot fucking unsee
Right?
that it's there.
But it's like just. Yeah, I can't tell if it's actually.
I don't think it is.
It's just odd.
Like, it's just, I think it's supposed to be. Like, I think it's supposed to just be.
Good. Thank you, James.
Saving it for yourself. Have it your way. Doesn't
Angela.
change anything.
No. No.
Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's another one on the other wall.
Yeah. There's just...
It's
And-
hot as hell in here.
Can you not see the fire?
You see it too?
So she can see the fire. So this is what her world always looks like when she's here in Silent Hill. This
But
is
he
what...
can't see it.
Normally, no. This
Always
is
like
her... This is like the only time. So I talked a little bit, I think, when we fought Eddie.
Yeah, you mentioned that they have... I mean, they have their own purgatories.
Yeah, they have their own personal essential hells. you know?
Yeah.
And so with James's is what we see.
Right.
Angela's is on fire. Like, it looks like this all the time. This just, like, kind of like burnt ash. And Eddie's,
Always
in the first
frozen.
game, or like in the original game, it was always like slightly implied that it was the meat locker, like what you see at the meat locker fight.
Oh,
So,
right.
but it wasn't like as like obvious as like Angela's, like that scene with Angela, right?
Right.
So like people have kind of guessed that over the years, and the dev team was like, yes. So Bloober did a really great job in this one to like show Eddie with the cold air all the time around his mouth. So like implying that his world is always frozen.
Okay.
Like it's like a hell has frozen over.
Okay.
So
But is it fire that hurt her? Because she seemed fine just walking through it.
no.
just some
I think it's just
fire
supposed to be
effects.
representative. Like it's supposed to be representative of like it feels like hell. Like it feels
enough.
like like it feels like it's burning. So it's just like James has always kind of been like without but it's not really spoiling, I suppose, at this point. It's like James's like stuff is like falling apart and kind of looks diseased because of Mary.
Yeah.
Right? Because like Mary had a disease.
There's a rot.
And stuff like that.
That was very sad, Miss Ma'am. I don't know if you saw it, but I did shoot her knee.
Yeah.
And her knee did what happens to your leg when someone hits your
reflexes?
your reflex. It just
funny.
but it shot back. You're just
I didn't see that part. That's funny. She dead now. So, oopsies.
just a slight kickback with her leg.
But yeah, so if that helps. So like James has kind of like done stuff where he's kind of crossed 312 to be cleared out.
Okay, we're
No one's returning.
okay. Are we even considering this a hotel? We somehow are.
It was a hotel
It's pretty
before
decrepit.
a shenanigan of a fire.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That was really bad pacing. Oh, they're all dying. I don't need to attack them.
No.
They're all just not doing well.
No.
Cool. Well, we know what that might be indicative of. Because that red door was not... combined with a certain someone. Yeah, these guys are all dead. Okay, where are you at, Pyramid Head?
I've been waiting for you to notice that they're
Yeah.
all dead. I noticed it last time, like all the enemies have like just
They just kind of did their final or their death steps before they drop.
yeah, essentially.
Well, nothing like me to waste ammo before
Ooh,
a boss battle.
the wall.
Oh, it's a
The
wall of
infamous
save
wall.
points.
The infamous wall. Like, so there's like a lore behind this. I don't think the creators have never actually answered it, but like each of the squares are representation of like enemies of the game, but they have not actually said in what capacity. So it's very interesting. So I don't know. We're gonna do some lore kind of conspiracy theory things as we come to a close in the final
Sure.
episode. Because like there's so many fun things that we can talk about
Sure.
that I know, but that you may not know, or the viewers may not know if you're not like a huge fan of the fun conspiracy theories with this game. Because I have been for a long time.
Oh. Are you still alive?
Leave her alone.
Wait.
Leave us both the hell alone.
That's Maria. That's
Uh-huh.
not Mary.
No.
So. Oh, she's.
First of all, hanging upside down like that, horrid.
Really bad. Oh, well, that's that. Man, she is just...
She dies a lot.
She does.
She get killed a lot.
Like, a lot. I do feel a little bad. Not that much, but I do feel a little bad.
That's a nice touch. Gravity,
Just,
you know? But yeah.
needlessly dying for the sake of someone else's story.
Fair. Yeah. How? Yeah.
What
that
it's
sounds
like to
awful.
feel as a side character.
I know why
Fair enough, yeah.
but it's all over now.
Oh, James.
I don't need you anymore.
So we're gonna face off against two. Nice.
Yeah!
Great.
And when we're done with this fight, we can talk about why, because I'm very excited too.
I'm not ready. I'm not.
Yeah, you're not. No,
I'm not.
No, I don't expect you to.
Whoa!
Just. Oh God, spears. I don't know. I don't know. Good luck. That's all I got.
That's a good
Ooh,
shot. Oh, okay.
spicy. Hello.
You guys hurt each other? Be nice if you could hurt each other.
Don't know. Actually, don't know if I have an answer to that. I would assume no.
Whoa! Oh, he threw
They
a
can
spear.
throw spears.
Oh, I hate it how you guys like take so long. It makes sense why you do it. There we go. Whoa.
Oh.
Oh, and I missed. Oh, that worked for nothing.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, it's falling
Ooh.
apart. That's a oh.
Oh. Oh.
I deserve
Okay.
that. That's
That
fine.
that was
Nope.
a hello. Go down. One of you go down.
Ow.
Can you both go down at any point?
I'm just gonna take out your feet. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair. It's just that like they're ever so slightly out of sync.
Yes.
You have a good method, I'd say though. Like just trying to get them on top of each other so you can
Yeah.
dodge and then dodge again, you know?
Yeah. It was nice when they were also being able to see them
Ooh.
both. Was nice.
Oh God. You know,
Oh my god, am I gonna have to start? I might have to start. Nope, this other button, this button. Oh, okay. Oops.
oh, are you gonna have to melee?
I might need to.
Oh, Michaela,
Ouch.
that's not a great situation to be in.
He's gonna throw it.
He's gonna throw it, yes.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
The other one's gonna stab you. He's gonna come out of nowhere and he's just gonna stab you with that pointy thing.
Oh, the delay, it drives me nuts.
Tell me why that spear just looks like a whittled, you know, like when you were a kid and you
Oh,
discovered
yeah.
whittling sticks with a knife when you were like 12.
Most definitely.
And you just used to whittle it to a point.
So
That's what that looks like. I know that there's a pointy metal tip there, but that's what that looks like. That doesn't look like a great spear. It just looks like just a whittled stick. Hello.
so I'm out of
Oh.
weapons.
You're gonna have to.
Snipe
Yeah.
This seems.
Counterintuitive. Ooh. Ooh, ammo. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we only have so many health things as well. That's Ooh.
That's fine. I deserve that.
Ooh.
I don't deserve that one though.
Rifle rounds. Ooh, handgun ammo. Ooh.
Yeah, I kind of
Oh,
figured that they
Thank
were.
God.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
fine. Okay. Do I have one bottle? Yes. Okay.
Okay,
cool.
you have 5 health drinks and 3 syringes. Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Oh.
Oh God. Oh.
Ow, and he's gonna throw his.
Yep. And
Okay.
ooh, good one.
Oh, good.
Thank God.
Oh, good.
Sweet Jesus! I thought this was gonna. I was like, we are fucked.
My hands were getting so clammy.
I was getting concerned over here. Yep.
Okay.
So do you know why there's two?
Oh, I'm understanding. I'm assuming some sort of duality thing. Also, the apples. Oh, the apples.
Yeah.
Are those apples? Oh,
It's an egg. But it looks like it, doesn't it?
oh yeah. Two.
So Pyramid Head has always represented James's need to be punished for what he did, right?
Right.
Like his judgment.
Right.
So the thought process has always been the reason why there's two is because one for Mary,
And then one for him.
one for Eddie,
Oh, for Eddie.
and the two eggs, one is old and rusted, and the other is new, representing the old killing and the new.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's at least the fan theory.
Okay.
Which makes sense because it's like, why else would there be all of a sudden a second one when there's only ever been one
Right.
this whole time?
Outside of be like, oh, this is going to be an extra difficult battle.
Yeah, which doesn't really make sense, you know, with how the game's been going. There's always meaning to everything that he
Oh.
does.
I guess it doesn't. Yeah, I just insert the eggs. Okay. Do I want to go through the new or the old?
I don't think it matters. I think it goes to the same spot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, it does.
I was like, oh, well, what happens? Is this another choice? Am I going to make a bad choice? Am
I don't
gonna
know. That could have been fun to find out, though.
What do you want, James?
I think we want to say I'm sorry.
I don't want any damn flowers.
Mm.
Just go home already.
Yeah.
Well, we can't. So.
I'm disgusting.
This is a memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. Well, what are you looking at?
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here. Leave me alone already.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway.
Yeah.
It was cancer, right?
Easier if they just killed me.
I think they've people have assumed it's cancer, but they've always said like
Or leukemia.
it's a disease.
Yeah.
There's like fan theory because of like the story behind like the lake and the blood swamp, and that there was people who died, like the people that died from like the disease or whatever from
Oh.
the swamp,
Yeah.
that like when they were here in Silent Hill, that she got sick very shortly after that, and they couldn't figure out why, and that she actually got sick from the water.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's the theory from some fans. I like that idea because it's like they came here for a vacation and then very quickly
Right.
she got sick.
Yeah.
And then like
Tell me it'll be okay.
if we want to compliment it with the Maria ending, you know, when you leave with Maria, like if you choose that, she starts coughing.
Oh, that's dark.
So like it's like he's destined for the same fate.
Shit.
Shape forces the mind. 26. So like it's implied that like, you know, she lived in Silent Hill,
Yeah.
she's from here, she's been in the water, now that she's leaving here, he's doomed to face the same fate.
Yeah, the same set of circumstances that
Because
poor Mary had to go through.
She's also been poisoned, and she's also like a, you know, representation of Mary.
Ugh.
Because the town, you know, made her as a, you know. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Super
It's like-
fun.
I was just thinking, it's like, because when you go through chemo, it like
It's awful.
it's
It's
awful
awful.
in every way. It
From personal experience, I would agree with that. It hurts. Makes you feel like shit.
yeah.
You throw up a lot, which is why I have a fear of vomiting. Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, then you're so sick that you can't eat, and then you can't eat as much as you could to bounce back from the chemo.
Mm-hmm.
If
And
you
you're
can't.
exhausted, and then you also, a lot of people also will take steroids with it.
Yeah.
So then you have like a couple days where you're like an Energizer bunny.
Oh no. Yep, this is it. This
And
is
then-
the final boss.
And then you crash hard.
Yeah,
Yeah. And yes, it is.
this is the fight.
She looks like an angel.
Mary?
Yeah, her dress is so pretty.
Just with like the light, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have missed you so much.
Yeah.
I've missed you too. We can finally be together. Forever.
I don't think he's.
Yeah.
No.
You picked up when James picked it up. Yeah.
James. Honey. What's wrong?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it's a situation with Mary like it was with the nurse in the first game.
I
So
know you tried,
the nurse,
but
she was simply wrong place,
I know
wrong
that
time.
now.
She wasn't from
and
the
I can't
town
just keep pretending.
that had
Shut up.
tortured the little girl. She was just the nurse on hand that was on staff when the little girl was brought to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And the little girl was seething so much that she actually
So what if I'm not her?
she condemned the nurse to
I can
Silent
believe
Hill.
she needed me.
Yeah, that's Rachel.
I can be
Isn't
better
it?
than her.
I think so.
Yeah. Is that the first game or is that the third game?
It's the first game.
Okay.
It's the first
I
game.
I always think she's in. Is she in both? She's referenced a lot. I feel
she is referenced a lot
because she's
also-
referenced in this one as Rachel the nurse.
Yeah,
She's referenced in a lot of them.
I
um,
really am.
but
But this
I don't think I don't think she actually plays a role in the third one. She's just again another reference. She's
Okay.
only seen on or she's found on scene in the first game and then the movie, of course.
Gotcha.
The movie
Yeah.
adaptation.
No, this is Maria pretending to be Mary.
Oh, this isn't Marie or this. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, you were talking,
And I missed the cue.
Yep. so I was like, I'll just.
What?
She doesn't die apparently.
Well, now,
I won't
well,
let you
final
go.
boss, right?
But she
she's
just,
about
she
to go
doesn't
down.
die. She died like
Now she dies. By the way, in case we went from one horrible boss fight to a now really not fun boss fight. So,
oh, she brings bugs.
yep.
Do they keep coming at me? Can I can hit
Yes.
him with a pipe.
Apparently you can. You know,
So this seems like
I wasn't sure if you were asking me if you could shoot them. I don't know. I wasn't sure, but apparently you can hit them with
yeah.
pipe. Strat.
Apparently you can
Save ammo.
save it.
No, I'm saying like you can save ammo
Oh.
by hitting them with a pipe. Sorry, not like you save ammo. Like in general, you could save ammo.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I see why you took that way. That's hilarious.
As I shoot her, like, oh, I'm supposed to conserve it. My bad. Oh. Okay.
That's
That's
annoying.
a thing that she does. Oh,
Hello.
well, it's nice that I can
Wait,
battery
are they
the bugs.
butterflies?
They look like paper. To be. Oh wow.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Get your tongue out of here.
my
Tongue?
lady. Is that a tongue or is it hair? What is
I'm
that?
really not sure.
Do I want to know?
Ouch. Ouch. Okay.
I don't think it's a tongue because it's not. It's coming from like the back of her head. Does she just have like a whip of a tail?
Maybe.
Like a.
Ow.
Oh God.
She's really
Holy
aggressive.
shit. Well, I get it. She's trying to get James to take her home. You know?
Well, she's. Okay, is it a 1 hit, 2 hit? What's happening here?
I don't know.
2. Okay.
There you go. Oh, oh.
How did she get me?
I don't know. She did though.
God damn.
And hello. Go away. Get out of here.
Okay. 1, 2.
Two. Shoot. There we go. Ooh. Hit her. Oh. 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 Run. I don't know. Maybe. There was just a lot of butterfly paper moth things that
Oh, I got her in the head. I am so sorry.
Ooh, that was good. That was a good shot.
Oh, I didn't want this though. Now she's on the ground.
Now she's on the ground. Yeah, that's not awesome.
Oh, we're down.
Super not awesome.
Oh,
Shit.
is this a running scenario? It certainly
I don't.
feels like
it
a
feels
running.
like it.
Oh,
So-
it's
ooh,
a
ammo.
It's a roundy blue. Oh, she's behind us.
Oh, she is. I'm not a fan of this. This is not.
dark.
I hate it. It's also so dark. I'm just on the. Ooh, there's more ammo
Where is she? Okay.
on the ledge.
What is
Is,
she doing? Is she in the ceiling?
Oh, there she is. Yep.
Oh, she is in the ceiling. Okay.
Okay.
So this is like that other
Oh
bloody
yeah,
bag.
like the phlegm lips lady. You know what I thought of? Marguerite. Because of the bucks.
Yes.
And she's just like kind of dipping down and out.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
Okay,
like,
as long as I don't see a crotch, we're good.
yeah, that's
Or
fair.
bugs specifically come out of the crotch.
Birthing from her crotch.
Yeah.
That's fair.
She doesn't. I don't know if because I'm moving too fast, she can't do her full animatic, or
I don't know. We're not gonna question it. We're just gonna shoot.
yeah.
Ew.
Maybe find out. Sounds like
I
we got
heard
some
that.
bugs.
Oh. There she is.
Oh, come on! I hit those.
Oh, rude. Okay, yeah, I think they're like moths or butterflies.
Oh, I want to get that ammo, but I don't know where she's at.
I think the sparks are a good indicator on like where she's going, maybe? Oh,
Oh, I can also dodge them.
oh, good to know. Oh, there
Okay.
she fell behind you.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's fun and dandy.
What if you...
So,
I was gonna say, what if
okay.
you melee her? Never mind.
So her attacks are very limited in terms of range, is what I'm guessing here.
Yeah. I think it's more like the other fight where like it drops from the ceiling and you kind of just...
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay. Ma'am. Ooh, we are running low on health items. Ooh. Here I thought, like, oh yeah, she headshot her. Like, we are gonna be done with this soon. Ha ha. I was wrong.
I keep shooting in the crotch.
You know what? It works.
I got her in the head that time. Yeah,
Oh,
can we
oh.
move on to stage 3? This one's really awkward.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a tail.
Okay, now she's gonna do a bunch of. Hopefully, her running animations aren't too too silly looking compared to the
I don't know,
other.
that's a little silly looking. It's kind of silly looking. Yeah, it's less silly looking than the other one.
Okay,
That's
it's
fair.
a double. Okay, she can apparate.
Yep.
Always
yep.
fun.
And then she can reappear. What
That's
did that-
her, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello. Oh,
Yeah, fine. That's fine. I deserve that.
fair enough. Oh, hey, ma'am.
Okay, she does.
Put it away. Put away your shit. Your shenanigans. Put it down. Put it down with that little claw swipey.
Can we assume that she's always just gonna go behind it? Yep.
Probably.
How much? Oh, bugs.
Yep. Ooh.
I'm out of ammo.
At least for that one. Hello.
Wow, she really stuns you with that.
Like a re-dead.
She really stuns you with that one.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
There you are.
Ooh.
Okay, that's fine.
Miss Ma'am, just running.
Okay, I got you a couple times in a head, so that.
So close on that heel.
Oh, you double swing, you triple swing
Ooh.
that.
I was gonna say, I thought it was just a...
And now I'm just being dumb.
Dear God, ma'am. She just like
Yeah, she is.
It's like you know when we were kids, you used to do like that, like quick.
Oh yeah, that aggressive.
That what you flinching? Crap.
Okay, there we go. Hopefully, are we done? Oh, I think we may be done.
I think we're done.
Oh, Maria. Oh, do we have to do the final hit?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
I'm sorry. Are you gonna say anything else?
Nope. That part of me. It's a trophy. That's unfortunate. Dang it! All right, wait. Which ending of this are we getting? Hang on. Crap. I was hoping we'd get the Laura ending.
I miss you so much.
Did we accidentally get
tried.
the in water ending?
I really did, but I can't.
Uh-oh.
Just can't.
Yeah,
go
we
on
did.
without you.
How did we manage that?
Oh, we got the bad.
I
Well,
can't
because
figure
I
it
chose
out.
him as the bad guy in the puzzle. When it was
I
like,
don't know if that has anything to do with it or not. Because usually to get this one, you have to, like, look at Angela's knife and, like, do all sorts of, like, stuff that's, like, kind of like...
oh,
But I guess it doesn't matter anymore. You.
oof.
You're not here. Are you?
Good job with the facial animations, though.
Yeah, isn't that phenomenal?
Oh no, what did we do?
Her body's in the backseat.
Maria's or Mary's?
Mary's. So, it's a... Yep, we got the in-water ending. Damn, this is a hard ending to get to. I'm quite impressed with you and I don't know how we got here. I don't know
Is
what
this a-
choices we made.
Huh?
Damn.
Huh?
So, I have no idea what we did to get it, either. Because this is not an easy ending to
My
get.
restless dreams. I see
Hmm.
that town.
So,
Silent Hill.
technically, like, the bad ending.
You promised.
Okay,
you'd take me
that
on
adds
again
up.
someday,
But, like,
but you never
yeah.
did.
yeah, so that's the car going in the water.
Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place.
Dang, I actually thought we were gonna get the Laura ending, which is, like, the standard
Come
ending,
and see me.
where Laura leaves with you. Because it's the
Mm.
easiest one to get.
Yeah.
So, let me talk a little bit about,
Wrapped in my
the
cocoon of
back of the
pain
car.
and
So,
loneliness.
there has always been a fan theory,
I
because
know.
they're
I've done a
from the original
terrible
one,
thing
even
to
to
you.
now, that if you look in the back
I
seat
wish
of
I
the
could
car, there's a
change that,
blanket in the back.
but I can't.
And in this game, they made the
feel
blanket a
so
little bit more defined. Like, there's like
Ah,
something
okay.
back there. So, like, the whole premise of
Every
the game
day
at the
I
start,
stare
James
into the
says, like, it's
cracks
been
in the
3
ceiling,
years. It's not been
and all
3
I can
years.
think
It's been
about
1
is
week.
how
Oh, okay.
Because
bitter
we get
it
that
is.
answer because of Laura's age.
Right.
So, and how old Laura is. And, like, she was like, I turned 8 last week. So, like, he
Told me I could go
took Mary's
home
life
for a short stay.
before she
Not that I'm
turned
getting better.
8.
It's
Like,
just
Okay.
and,
this could
like,
be
right
my
before
last
she turned
chance.
8. And then,
Even so,
that's how
I'd
we
like
get,
to
like, the
become
actual
your
time that it's been.
I
So the
missed you
theory is
so
that, like,
much.
he killed her and then, like, wrapped her body in a blanket and put her in the car. And then
James,
just started to drive. And that's how we ended up at Silent
I'm
Hill.
afraid
Okay.
you
Because the
really
town
want
calls
me
to you.
come
Yeah.
back.
So,
Every time you come to
that's
see me, I
right. So that's how
can't
they get
tell
here.
how
So in
hard
the
it is
very
on
beginning
you.
of the game, if you did a new game plus,
I
you would
don't
be able
know
to
if
see
you
the
hate
blanket in the
me.
back seat.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if we looked at it at
Maybe
the
I
very
just
first episode. I don't think we
discussed
did.
No.
But in the original game, it was there. But in this game, they've just made it a little bit more like it looks like there's someone back there.
When I first
So, like,
learned
if
that
you're
I
looking
couldn't
for it,
die,
it's
I
there.
couldn't accept it.
Yeah, so I think it was
so
an unfortunate set of
angry. I struck
circumstances
out at everyone
is
I
that
loved.
we didn't examine, we didn't visit Maria.
Especially
Yeah.
I did
But
pick
we
the
did
man,
pick the man.
So
Yeah,
I understand if you hate me.
where you
I
can
want you
hear,
to
make sure you
know.
listen to the whole thing
I
for,
will
so I
always
guess listening to
love
Mary
you.
speaking.
I thought we did.
Even though our life together had to end like this.
So
Still
we
love
only
you
really
for
did
the
one
world.
thing, because that was when she was talking to us, right? Like
When
in the
we were
hotel.
walking down, no, it was when we were walking down the hallway,
Which one?
This letter has gone
to the
on
final
too long.
boss.
So I'll
Like
say
we were,
goodbye.
we listened to it.
Oh, I thought we
I
did
told
listen
the
to the
nurse
whole
to give
thing.
this
Though.
to you after I'm gone.
Did we not?
No, we did, and I
Which
think
means
that's
that
what
as you're
also
reading this, I'm already dead.
that listening to the whole thing guarantees
okay.
for you to get the in water ending.
Oh,
Afraid of it.
huh. Son of a
I
bitch.
just hope the pain will end
I thought
soon.
we were just listening to it. Holy
So
shit!
that
I
you
didn't know that.
remember me
That
for
must be
who
an
I
int-
was.
that must be
It
an-
looks like that
Not
coin
what the disease may have
choice
been.
between the
was
coin
pretty
in that sealed it.
significant
I
because
Really?
yeah,
want you go
to
on.
get the leave
I want you
ending,
to live
you need to choose the
for
snake.
yourself.
I thought we were healing
And
pretty
for others.
quickly.
I think the two things that
Like
we
you did
did,
for
like
me.
I that that we've talked about is
James.
the listening to her talk the whole thing, and then the coin.
make me
So we must have been pretty like middle of the road on everything else,
Yeah.
but those two things must have had significant, way more significant things.
Yeah.
So
well,
we are also going to talk quick about Angela because you had a few questions. So Angela's lore is relatively
Oh,
interesting.
there we go.
Oh, yay, cool. Favorite weapon, steel pipe. 338 enemies killed by shooting 73, enemies killed by fighting 265. Damage you received, favorite weapon, steel pipe. Number of shots fired.
a lot.
Number of windows destroyed. I'm so glad that's a statistic. Number of healing items used. So we did use a lot.
Yeah, I
Times
mean,
died 4. Number of dodges performed 1,000. That's
oh,
amazing.
there we go.
Standard in water ending clear. There's 8. 16 hours.
Okay.
Consumables 406. I wonder how many there are. Notes picked up 50. A number of times tried to open locked doors. Number of times checked the map 613. Holy shit.
613. Yikes.
Damn. You know, our times died is only 4, so that's pretty decent.
Yeah, I like the number of dodges. I
Me
like
too,
how they counted that too.
1,154. That's amazing. I love that it also figured out like this what your favorite weapon, like the weapon you
Yeah,
use the
that's
most.
fun.
That's awesome. I really like these statistics.
That's
That's
fun.
super fun.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
And then-
So there's different stuff in now
Oh, look
that
at
you
that,
can
it
do.
changed.
Yeah, it did change. So there's different stuff that you can do now in the with like New Game Plus.
right.
So let's talk about Angela really quick because Angela's story is like really interesting. So I'm gonna do. It's not really a spoiler. It's kind of always been assumed. Like the town draws people to right. So the
Right.
thing that the 3 specifically have in common is they've all killed someone.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
So like Eddie says he shot the guy in the knee, but he fled before he could see what happened to the guy.
Right.
James suffocates Mary. And the good ending of you leaving with her in the car, you have a conversation with her, I believe, and it's about like how she forgives you for doing that. It was like, I wanted you to do that,
Mm,
essentially.
Okay.
There's a couple endings with you and her in the car. Not where you always drive into the water, but here we are. And then so Angela killed her dad. So it's been those
Right.
newspaper clippings that we found during the abstract daddy fight
Mm-hmm.
is what that alludes to.
Sure.
Is she killed her dad in pure fucking self-defense.
Yeah.
So Angela's story is probably the most tragic because like she, as everybody's picked up, had significant sexual trauma from her dad and her brother, and like, you know, her
Being
mom
gaslit and her story not being recognized by her mom too.
yeah, and her mom
Yikes.
just didn't believe her.
And
So like
yeah.
and what's
Ugh.
sad is like obviously this happens to people, right? This is like a very real thing
Yeah.
that men and women and sadly young children go through. It's so Angela, like it sucks that Angela's there, because Angela's story is so horrifically sad. It's like, why are we punishing her?
Yeah.
I've always questioned that over the years, is like, why the fuck is Angela here? Like, it's so horrifically sad. But I think it's also like the town draws you because like you've done something, but I think also like it draws you, this has been my theory, because you feel like you need to be punished.
Yeah, I was gonna say the other thing too is it seems like Silent Hill, the way how you get out of it is you
Come to
acknowledge
terms.
and you recognize your trauma and you try to move past it. And
Yeah.
I don't.
Angela just
Yeah.
the fire. So when she goes up the stairs, they have confirmed now she does die. So when she walks up the stairs, she's walking into her death.
Okay.
And you kill Eddie. Eddie was never going to come to terms. He just turned into a thing of violence.
Yeah.
And then Angela was just so destroyed and felt like her world was constantly burning down that she like was beyond a point where she felt like she could be saved.
Yeah.
And she made that very clear in her last conversation with James. James's endings obviously depend on shit you do. So I'm quite shocked we got that. I'm stoked that we did though, because that's kind of a hard ending to get. Because we really didn't protect Maria. We didn't really keep his health low. It must have been those two choices that really just, we were probably like, we could have gone this way and this way, but because we did those two choices, it must have automatically just locked us in.
Well, and there were a couple moments where like I didn't heal instantly. I just kind of wandered for a bit first,
But
and
I always
then
thought it like you had to be on low health like all the
Yeah.
time. So maybe it's changed. I don't know. But that was kind of fun. That was kind of fun to get that ending. Because I know people have to fucking work hard for that one.
Oh well, we unintentionally did it.
Yeah, because like in the original game, like that was like one of the harder ones to get because you had to like, you really had to work hard to get it because most of the time you're gonna heal yourself, you're gonna like do X, Y, and Z, and it's like so like you in the original one you really had to look at that knife all the fucking time.
Huh.
So it's like really interesting because it's like James at the end of the day is like he feels that like yes he gets out, but he gets out by ending his own life because of his crimes.
Right.
Like he has accepted what he did. He understands he killed her. However, he feels like he wants to be with her and this is what he deserves.
Yeah, and he can't move on from.
And he can't move on from it, which is kind of like Angela.
Yes.
Kind of like Angela's ending.
Yeah.
So, I think like the technical happy ending is leaving with Laura.
Right. Because there's him leaving by himself is one ending, right? And then there's there's Laura.
8 in this one, and there's 2 new ones in this one, I think. So there's the alien ending, there's the dog ending, there's the in water ending, there's leave, and then there's one more where he leaves by himself.
I just saw the list of endings.
I was gonna say we just looked at it.
There's Rebirth is a new ending.
Oh, Maria.
Oh no. Sorry, these two are new. Bliss and Stillness.
I thought Rebirth was new too. I guess not, huh?
Yeah.
So Rebirth and then Bliss and Stillness are new to the remake. But I do know, so like a lot of these ones that you can't get on the first try. So like I know Leave Maria,
It's Leave, In Water, or Maria
is the original 3.
Yeah, well, and those are the
that you
only
can
ones
get.
you can
Complete
finish
on
with
one
the
run.
First run.
Yes.
You have to get the newer ones with New Game Plus.
Yes. So like the original 3, I know the UFO you had. I knew the UFO you had to, and I knew the dog ending you had to. There's like a ton of crap.
Yeah, I know that there's like a key for the dog ending.
There's a key, and then there's a blue button
Right.
that you can pick up for the aliens. So, and that's how it was in the original one as well,
Yeah.
which is kind of fun. I love this game.
It was really good.
I love the lore behind Silent Hill too. It's fun because it's standalone and it's very different from the rest, and it's just I love it. It's just such a classic. And then I think we talked about it briefly about the Polaroids in one of the last episodes.
Yes, we did
So-
talk about the message behind the.
A big fan theory for years is that because there's so many different endings that James is actually stuck in like a real purgatory loop.
Mm-hmm.
And then the with the Polaroid now message, it kind of feels like they're kind of confirming that. But then it also kind of implies like that this
Also-
isn't a remake, but this is a brand new run. Okay.
Right. It's just another version of his purgatory.
Yeah, which is fascinating. I like that. Like, what a cool way to, like, remake something,
Yeah.
but also, like, add something awesome to it.
Did I tell you about that book? It reminds me of the book that we read when we were going up to
That elevator book?
yeah, A Quick Stay in Hell.
A Quick Stay in Hell. Yeah.
But yeah, the concept of that, because if you die in that purgatory, you would come back to life. So you just have this endless life to live.
Yeah.
Like millennia to figure out your way out, or to find a specific book to find your way to heaven.
Yeah.
But it's just like the idea of just being stuck with unlimited time as a human being.
Which doesn't, like, everybody's like, oh, I'd love to live forever. But at the end of the day, it's just like, yeah, but would you?
Yeah. No. No.
At some point, that has to be so lonely,
Yeah.
you know? Anyway, that's not the point of that. But yeah, it's very much giving that vibe of like, he's stuck in a purgatory and he is stuck here. And then it adds, like, the Polaroid thing adds a new layer to the dead James bodies everywhere.
Yeah.
Adds
Yeah.
such a new fucking layer to that, which is so cool. And then the one thing I like to point out that you noticed, which was that, like, after we watched the videotape, like, the enemies stopped. And it's because James has come to the realization of, like, who those enemies actually are, what he's hiding from himself, and that's why they no longer attack.
Yeah, I did feel a little bad.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
Clearly
okay.
meant to just be for thematic purposes as you're heading towards the final boss. But meanwhile, my trigger happy self's like, I gotta take you out.
You are not probably the only one who's done that. Will
No,
you be the
most
last
likely
one?
Not. No.
No. Hell no.
But-
No. I really, like, I think they did a phenomenal job.
Yeah,
They really did. Bloober Team did so good.
Yeah, they really did, and you know, I'm just really glad that they were able to do it too, because, you know,
Mhm.
Silent Hill 2 was such a phenomenal game, and
Yeah.
it's
Very
very
groundbreaking.
difficult to get a hold of. I mean, sure you can get your hands on an emulator, but
Oh, the actual
there are-
Silent Hill 2 copy?
yeah, but it's
Yeah.
you know,
It's very
for a
expensive.
common person, it's not the easiest to navigate unless you're going to shell out an unnecessary amount of money for an old console.
There's a lot
So,
of money for that. Yeah.
This is a really great adaptation for
It is,
the
and
current.
it's stuck so true.
Yeah.
Like, there are some things, like, I which I didn't even realize, because, like, I'm a big fan, but, like, I have not played this game, like, hundreds of times, right? So, like, there's been some restructuring to some of the cutscenes, I guess, to make it sound more fluid and more normal. But it's, like, great because it's, like, they still kept some of those, like, hazy, dream-like type of
Mhm.
talking that these guys do, but it's, like, as normal as it can be, which is really nice. But then it also adds, like, you know, there's this, and then it's like, well, then you could still go play the original or emulate the original or go watch a playthrough of the original,
Yeah.
and you can still enjoy that for what it is. Just like they changed some of the puzzles, or they, like, switched up locations of different puzzles
Mhm.
and did things like that. So, like, even people who have done this 100 times, like, yes, it's familiar, but, like, it also is so, it's still new. And I
Right.
found out
It's a fresh take.
Yeah, it's a
like
fresh
when,
take
when
on it.
something's remade, you want the artists who recreate it to have their own finesse and artistic,
yeah,
you know.
you want to give them that recognition and build and build on that and make it your own without changing too much of what the original
Right.
creators had in mind. The other thing too, I'll tell you, we talked about how, like, those, like, scenes, you know, where you examine something and it's like a thing. Apparently those were puzzle pieces. So, like, those were pieces to different puzzles in the original game. I did not catch that.
Oh.
I did not catch that
Okay.
until we were in the hotel and we saw the Snow White figurine smashed, and I was like, why is that there? And then it's funny because I watched, like, a little, like, oh, things you didn't even realize, and that was one of them, and I was like, oh, that makes so
they
much
just
sense
littered
now.
it with Easter eggs. So
It's like
even when
Easter
they switch
eggs
up
and
the
puzzles and, like, puzzles and, like, very important movements from, like, the first game, like the stairwells and things like that, that, like,
Yeah.
some of the creatures were in, or where you see Pyramid Head for the first time.
Right.
So I really did think Bloober Team did a phenomenal job with handling this with quite good care,
Mhm.
while recognizing and keeping to the original, but also doing justice by adding a little touch
Yeah.
here and a little touch there.
I'm really surprised at how well the over the shoulder shot worked
They did
well for
great.
this because, yeah, you know, one of the biggest concerns when this was officially announced or when they showed the footage of, wait, Silent Hill 3, Silent Hill is known for those weird camera shots and that type of disorientating
Yeah, Resident Evil was as
camera
well.
view is kind of what set Silent Hill for what it was, but I think this did a really good job of keeping the disorientation
Yeah.
at times while also still giving you that accessibility or that, you know, easy
Yeah.
use.
Yeah, it kept that with the fog and stuff like that, and with the camera angle. It's not like so like other, you know, games where it's like almost directly behind and stuff like that, or
Yeah.
like above a little bit more. It was almost like angled. Like it was like 45-degree angle above the shoulder. And I like that as well because it was like a way to keep that, like you said, that like kind of weird angle of crap.
Yeah.
But also like was still navigatable. Like
Mhm.
you were like, huh, but you were still getting like turn around and like you're like, wait a minute, where am I? Why do I have to do this? Like there were plenty of times where we filmed and we did like a thing and we're like, wait a minute,
What do we do?
what did we just do? We just did this, but like what the fuck did we just do? I don't know. I gotta give it off to them. I think I said this when the Resident Evil remake started. That was how you do a remake.
Yeah.
That for sure is how you handle something like such a beloved thing with care and with gentle touch and like you know, you wrap it up in a little bow and you give it and you're like, here, this is what you've always wanted. You wrap that perfect present. And I really think Bloober Team followed suit with that, and I think they did a phenomenal job. I really do hope if they remake any other ones,
please do 3. That'd be such a wild
please
trip.
do 3. I would like 3. I would also like 1 because
One would
I
be
love
nice.
1. I also
That's a
wouldn't.
real old one too, though.
Yeah, I also would not be opposed to The Room,
The Room,
but make it less fucking weird with the map layouts.
Yeah,
because those map layouts were not fun.
I think, yeah, I think The Room had it initially. Right, I think initially it wasn't received well, but it's definitely
it's definitely
gained a cult or,
classic.
Yeah,
and it
cult
definitely
following.
This game series definitely does a good job of like, you know, there's a difference between like being terrified and just pure horror.
Right.
And I definitely think like Silent Hill does a good job of you just being fucking terrified.
Yeah.
And Bloober Team continued that lovely tradition. So I would love to see them do more, and I would love to see what that looks like. And like we said, 3 I would love to see. I agree. I would love to see 3. And I would really like to see 1. And The Room, if it could be fixed, would be great too.
Yeah, The Room would be.
But you gotta fix that shit, because there's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot wrong with that shit.
It needed a little bit more.
It needed help.
Finesse.
It needed a little help. It was still great and it was still terrifying, but like it just a little help. Like it just needed like you know, like less of a turd and more of like, you know, shiny, you know? Like there's parts of that where you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But I would like to see 3 and I'd like to see 1 the most out of all of them. Downpour can stay at the bottom of the trash bin where it fucking belongs.
You know what?
It belongs there.
It does, but you know, it is what it is.
Fuck Downpour. I have a hate relationship with Downpour.
I mean, that's fair. I think most people do.
Fuck that library with all the fucking invisible ass mannequins.
Oh yeah, no.
Fuck that shit. Fuck Downpour. That's how I feel about that. Anyway, any other last minute remaining thoughts?
No. If anyone who's watching, give us a comment and let us know what ending you got.
Yeah, let's talk about the different endings. I want to hear.
Like we either did a great job or we did a really bad job. It seems.
No, I think we just. I think we're just like coincidental enough. You know what I mean? Like I think it was just enough of like not always great decision making.
Yeah.
Because like I think outside of the 2 choices, like we didn't do the rest of it. So it was like I think those 2 things just really fucking seal our fate. It's just like we could have gotten the Leave ending.
Yeah. We could have. Could have.
But you don't deserve it. Anyway.
Apparently not.
We did not deserve it. I'm really sad about that. I was really excited to see him and Laura fucking skipping out of there. Oh, one last fan theory I want to touch on is that Laura's dead.
That would make sense.
She's not, though. She got a ride with Eddie into town. That's why he knows her name.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's been a big fan
But how
theory.
is Eddie connected? I missed that part then. How does Eddie know Laura?
He doesn't. She was hitchhiking to.
Oh,
So
okay.
she's
so it was
she's
just-
from
it-
an orphanage.
It was just circumstantial
Yep,
that they were
so-
together. He didn't have any type of
Nope.
connection whatsoever.
Yep. So there's no connection to
Yeah.
no
okay.
connection. So when Eddie was running from the police, Laura started hitchhiking because she's always wanted to see Silent Hill, and Mary's dead. So she's going to where she can
Right.
see Mary, essentially. And she talked about Silent Hill so much to Laura. So she goes. So when she's going, because she lives in an orphanage,
Right.
so she's like, just like, fuck this shit. I'm out. It would
She
make more
ran
sense
away.
that she's dead. So she ran away to go like see Mary or try to find Mary or try to like have a piece of Mary one last time,
Mhm.
knowing that she's dead. And then Eddie is driving into, I think his is like the van that's out there.
Okay.
And he's driving here and he sees her and he is like, where are you going? Like he at least had like enough sense to be like, you probably should not be running around, you little 8-year-old.
Yeah.
And that's why that's the explanation why you see them together.
Okay.
But it's been a big theory for years that she's dead, but like it's not possible because Eddie drove her.
All right. Okay. Well, that would add up. I
Yeah.
mean, but it would also make sense she's dead though, because you figure that
They saw we were friends in the hospital. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So
that,
either
that
theory
Laura
is
was
great.
like the one good light to all the horrendous shit that what's the appropriate term? Like all the nasty stuff that grew and spoiled within Mary to
Yeah.
make her to what she was, or Maria.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Also, what I do find interesting though is how much Laura hates James and has never met him, which somebody pointed this out to me and I was like, "Oh, that's fucked." Which means that like Laura never met James before.
Right.
So and I've only seen like pictures and stuff like that. And I've always only heard tales from Mary, and you hear the letter
Yeah.
that Laura has, and so that means that Mary was essentially just fucking bitching about James the entire
Yeah.
time.
Essentially. Well,
So
she
like
was,
that's
again,
not great either.
But again, though, if she was going through chemo, she was probably not in the
Well,
best
or
state of
whatever she
mind
was
anyway,
going
and
through.
she was
Yeah.
just projecting or just saying venomous
Yeah.
things because she was stuck in a
Dying.
bed
Yeah.
dying. So it's like it makes total sense that and then
Yeah.
James is clearly not there enough.
Yeah. Well, I think like James slowly like just was there. He was there, and I think as she got worse and worse, he just started to disconnect. Oh, you know how in the strip club, you made the comment of like, "Oh, that's a hint towards alcoholism." It's like, "Oh yeah, I don't know." Yes, apparently it was.
Okay.
Yeah,
Makes
you were
sense.
right. You were right on the nose on that one. I want to tell you that. I was like, "Oh yeah, I gotta tell Michaela that." at some point. Anyway, I guess that's it for Silent Hill 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let
That's all
us
I
know
got.
if you guys played this, and
Let's talk about it. Yeah. Always, we're going back to Jack 2, but if there's another game that you want to see us play, please let us know down in the comments
let
down
us
below.
know.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to us here at Kids and Bits Gaming because we absolutely love you guys and we're so happy to have you all. So please come join the Biddy fam. The Biddy fam! Anyway, we love you all and we'll see you all next time.
Yeah.
Bye!
Bye.
Toodles.